I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the new Yeeps 2.0. When you first spawn in, you either spawn in the tutorial or this map. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is the loot quests. The weekly loot quests, it's basically you put stuff in and it'll go up, and if you max it all out, that's all you can do for the week. So crystals have lower because they give you more buck coins, and rocks have the lowest. And if you have other stuff like logs or stuff, you can put it in here for beans. Around the map they have these things that spawn, and they reset every Yeeps day, which is about an hour to 30 minutes, I'm not really sure. But when you sell it, you get beans. Stuff that are worth more beans. Okay, this is the loot sack. It can fit 5 items, and once it's full, you can put it on yourself to exchange for beans or buck coins. I'm going to show you how to get crystals now. Once you're in Mountain Pass, run all the way to the end. If you go over there, you can get uranium, but we're going for crystals. Once we get into Snow Village, we run past it. Okay, now we're going to run past Wolf Valley. Wolves are the best way to get beans besides crystals, because when you kill them, they give you a lot of beans and can drop good loot. Okay, once you get here, you probably want to get some grapplers out and a loot stack, and then just parkour all the way across. Once you get to here, you have to get some keys. Okay, and you have to do that order to unlock the door, so you don't have to put all the keys in. Okay, once you get all the keys in, like this, click the button and it'll open the door. Now I'm going to show you the best way to open that door. If you have a lot of people, you're going to have to all click the button at once, but if you don't, you can just throw bombs. Once you place all the bombs, you get your button out and click it to detonate all of them. Then the door would open, and you're gonna grab all 3 crystals. They're gone because I've already picked them up recently. And after that, you can just run through and pick up all this loot as you come out. The wolves can't hit you. The wolves can't hit you, you just run through fast. And if you have 3 bags, I prefer going across this wall and just like getting here and just parkouring up. So after you got all those crystals, you can run all the way back to Snow Village. And then once you're in Snow Village, you can give all your crystals to this guy for buck coins or beans. In my case, I don't have crystals, so I'm just giving them for beans. You can also spend beans on the map. So if you want to go to like prop school, it will cost 1,000, but if you want to go to Gnome Capital, it's actually free. That's the only free location on the map. You can also spend your beans on these guys. They sell a variety of things from bats, pellet guns, to even loot sacks. Now I'm going to show you all the new things they've added. They added a loot sack, they added a yak spawn egg, they added a suburb gnome, they added a bossing glove, they added the wrist vacuum, they added the sliding doors, they added the daylight sensor, they added the 4x4 Glock, they added the custom lighting selector, they added the one-way glass, they added the air blaster, they added the beach gnome, they added the crab spawn egg, they added the armored crab spawn egg, they added the spear, they added the fantasy gnome, added the hog spawn egg, added the frogling spawn egg, and they added the spitting frog spawn egg. If you have enjoyed the video and this has helped you, it would be nice if you subscribed.